In today's news, Ripple's president Monica Long recently gave a Scoop on the Block podcast confirming exactly why XRP is going to make you very rich in the not too distant future in regards to the Ripple stablecoin, the RLUSD, and how it will complement and add to XRP and even the inevitable XRP ETFs. We can see firstly here from Chad though, the RLUSD and XRP are going to provide solutions to specific use cases. XRP is the most efficient for exotic corridors or when there just isn't enough liquidity between local currencies. Take a listen to this interview.
What sort of things can stablecoins do that XRP can't, and vice versa?
It's a great question. We think of them as complementary and additive. In the context of payments and that part of our business, there are plenty of use cases where for the customer actually seeing the transaction through in US dollars is what the customer wants, or it's just the most cost efficient option. And when you think about major corridors like US dollar, euro, there's a lot of liquidity there. You don't really need a bridge asset like XRP. And that was the inventors of the ledger, the way that they'd always talked about. And when I think back to the very early days of Ripple, what we had always talked about was the use case for a neutral cryptocurrency as a bridge asset. So like XRP in this case would be for in the future of the Internet of Value, there's be all kinds of things tokenized on chain. And you need an asset like that for really efficient cross-currency or cross-token settlement it's more the long tail. Let me simplify it. It's more the long tail of assets and currencies where the costs, when you think in the context of cross-border payments, you have different currency crosses between, a sub-Saharan African country and the Middle East or Europe. And the liquidity is not as great. The costs are very high. You could pay, north of 10% on that in fees for a payment like that. So that's where we see XRP having its role. In the context of developers as another group, the US dollar has been the on-ramp for our whole industry, right? It's like it's the starting point mostly for any kind of buying cryptocurrency or other type of tokenized asset. It's a starting point for trading. And that's where within XRP Ledger, and we still think there's so much more upside potential for the XRP Ledger's DEX, the decentralized exchange. There needs to be high quality stablecoins available on that exchange for it to be more useful for all types of developers. And we've been more focused on DeFi. So you think about DeFi, USD stables are the key starting ingredient.
This is massive news, and again, further clearing up any lingering FUD about how both the RLUSD and XRP will function together without cannibalizing one another. The RLUSD will complement Ripple's use of XRP because the RLUSD will be used for high liquidity major corridors such as dollars to euro transactions, whereas the XRP will be used for the low liquidity corridors such as dollar to Mexican peso transactions. And of course, with RLUSD bringing in much more liquidity onto the XRP ledger, the increase in liquidity will complement and add to the use case of XRP, therefore increasing its price. Ripple stablecoin RLUSD will be backed 1-to-1 by US dollar cash reserves. The only way more will be printed is when the backing reserves increase. The big news coming is the major US bank announcement that will be holding Ripple's billions of dollars. This is huge news. Ripple's acquisition of Standard Custody ensures robust management of RLUSD reserves, paving the way for deeper market integration. This here just shows how important, how critical, how pivotal this partnership, this acquisition was for Ripple and XRP to secure the foundation and guarantee their takeover. And with this, XRP will soon reveal its true value. Once institutions go on chain, once the world goes to blockchain technology, XRP will be worth thousands of dollars. And what is going to help with this goal is the inevitable incoming XRP ETF. And Monica Long confirms how big news this is again in this interview. Take a listen.
Ripple's in a position where we can serve a lot of enterprise use cases for finance. So you can expect us to kind of expand beyond payments as a use case. Secondly, because we were just talking about ETFs, I think it would be very sensible for someone to launch an XRP ETF. XRP has been, trading is one of the within the top 10 for how long? Maybe its entire life. And on the top exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken, it's certainly in the top 5 of daily volume. Oh, the other factor there, because of the court's ruling last year, XRP and Bitcoin are the only 2 crypto assets in the United States with clarity from the government.
Now, of course, considering what Ripple and XRP is, what they have been building, and what they are trying to achieve still, considering that they are deeply ingrained into the financial system of old and new all across the globe, and considering they are about to be the only digital asset with legal regulatory clarity in the United States, of course, as Monica Long stated, it would be pretty sensible for someone to launch an XRP ETF, and probably very, very soon. I mean, look at this post here from Cyprus. They are in fact building out a new payment system where they are openly commenting and confirming that the XRP ledger is a high-performance open-source L1 blockchain built on the federated Byzantine agreement consensus algorithm, enabling fast and secure P2P transfers for assets like XRP, fiat, stablecoin, and NFTs. Or how about this? The Australian government put out a payment system modernization consultation paper in June 2023, and in July 2023, Ripple commented and responded explaining that XRP is better suited as a bridge asset over stablecoins due to its unique features and capabilities, such as the XRP ledger acting as the perfect decentralized exchange for this issue. Or how about the payment interoperability that XRP provides with its seamless transactions among different currencies, or even its speed and efficiency. Ripple's takeover has been gradual. It has been happening behind the scenes, but it has all been pre-planned, and we are about to see this sudden takeover, this sudden takeoff. It will all be happening within this incoming bull run, likely within this year 2024. Additionally, the Financial Stability Board is currently implementing policy work on DeFi and multifunctional crypto asset intermediaries. This work is set to be completed by the end of this year 2024. This is why the DeFi protocols with unknown sources of liquidity and risky partnerships like the ones below are even allowed to be developed currently. After DeFi regulations from the FSB are completed, DeFi will be a safe avenue for passive income, and of course there are some that don't want to hear about this, but it's reality that is coming from institutional documents confirming the fact that these transformations, these policies are being made, written up and in the works as we speak right now. And we have further confirmation here from Paul Tomola that 2024 this year is the year we will see this sudden explosion, this flip of the switch. Take a listen.
All know happens with ISO 20022.
All right, so looking at 2024 then, and getting your forecast, what are sort of the main big steps to sort of summarize what we've covered?
I think the big steps are, guys, it's just going to happen. And whether you think it's 2025 or it's going to slip to 2026, it's not. It will be a 2024 issue. And actually, you need to bite it. You really need to get yourself ready. And if it was up to me, I would say automate it, because otherwise you're just going to be doing a lot of busy work, and that's not good for you. It's not good for your customers.
The time is almost upon us, upon you. So do your own research and remember, don't look short term, think long term. And I'll see you in the next one.